Hey folks, Lachlan here again, speaking to you from just outside Durban, South Africa, on Friday, the 21st of March. This is going to be a fun one to make. In the last 2 weeks, I've been accused twice of being an actor in the employ of South African business mogul Rob Hersov. The second accuser was just yesterday, in fact. And in between accusing me of being in the employ of Mr. Hersov, he threatened me with death in the name of the Mkhonto Wesizwe Party, because, in his words, I had committed the crime of existing while white on his quote-unquote stolen ancestral land. So let me explain a few things to you keyboard communists and retard revolutionaries out there. I am a qualified journalist by trade. I have been making videos on YouTube for roughly 8 years, which anyone can see simply by looking at my channel. I was also born with severe and permanent brain damage, which means, among other things, that I will never, ever be able to walk. Aside from a short period in my early 20s, I have been a recipient of the state disability grant for most of my adult life. When I record videos, I generally do so using my cell phone, sitting on a phone stand, and then I edit them on my own laptop. If I were a paid actor, don't you think I would have gotten better views than I have? I say this because I've been making videos, as I said, for the last 8 years, and only just now, within the last month, started to receive any attention at all. I know that critical thinking and personal responsibility are as foreign to you black radicals as a Nigerian drug dealer on the streets of Hillbrow, but try to follow me here for a second. I know it hurts your head, but just try, okay? When I say things, I say them because I believe them to be true. I know that I'm not always right, because like anyone else, I am human and I make mistakes. I don't know everything about everything. With regard to Rob Hersov, I only learned who he was about a year and a half ago. And ironically enough, I learned who he was by watching the content of Penwell the Black Pen. I used to watch Penwell back when I thought he was actually somebody worth listening to, before I realized that what he actually is a 2-bit hustler who would probably sell you his soul if the price was right. So that's the extent of my knowledge as to who Rob Hersov is, other than having watched some of his speeches. I say what I say because I believe it, and these are all my own thoughts. Having said that, Mr. Hersov, if you ever see this and you feel inclined to recruit me into your evil empire, feel free to reach out. As always, I hope you find some use in this content. Look after yourselves, take care of each other, put South Africa first, and for now, farewell.